Good evening. Welcome to Epiphany Lutheran Church in Richmond, Virginia. I'm Kevin Barger, the Director of Music Ministry, and we welcome you to our Music Minute, where we're taking a look at the hymns we'll be using in worship tomorrow, Transfiguration, our last Sunday before Lent starts this week. And we're going to start with the communion hymn tomorrow, which is Drawn to the Light, a newer hymn. This hymn is arranged around a repeated phrase, and that is drawn to the light of God. It's called Drawn to the Light of God, too. It's based on passages from Isaiah, 2 Peter, and Revelation. And the tune is actually named for La Crosse, Wisconsin. It was first used at a conference that was held there in the summer of 1987. And that conference housed the three predecessor bodies of the women of the ELCA. So this is La Crosse, or Drawn to the Light. feel how we kind of journeyed through several keys, and the key kept getting brighter and brighter as you're sort of drawn to the light. So it's a nice arrangement. Next, we're going to move over to the piano for the last three. We're going to go to the hymn of the day, Beautiful Savior. Much as we know that, and we think of it all the time as a great Lutheran hymn, right? It's actually an anonymous hymn, and it came to us from Germany. And it was from a Jesuit manuscript about 1662. Its translation author, Cease, was born in Germany, or in a German Moravian colony in Frederick County, Maryland. And he studied to become a minister. That was actually against his father and the bishop's will. They did not want him to do that. But he then studied at Gettysburg College. So this is going to be Beautiful Savior on the piano. Always a favorite of mine. Next, we're going to go to our sending hymn, and that will be Shine, Jesus, Shine. And this is definitely in the more recent compositions. It comes to us from London, though. It does not come from America. It was written in 1987, and it follows a pattern of more popular songs or secular songs, which is often an immediate appeal to singers, so it makes it kind of easier to sing. And there can be a lot of words to get into this one, so the extra work is worth it. But it almost has two different sections. The verses sort of comprise one section, and then when we get to the refrain, we often will sing it faster just because it makes more sense. There are fewer words, and it just needs to kind of push to that light that we're looking to shine. Shine, Jesus, shine. The Search for the Light. And to end our time this evening, we will get to the gathering hymn. And that is another one we know very well, O Morning Star, Fair and Bright. This is the Queen of Chorales. You might have remembered back in Advent, we talked about the King of Chorales. That's Wake Awake. Wake Awake. Wake Awake for Night is Flying. And the Queen of Chorales is its counterpart, O Morning Star, How Fair and Bright. It's based on Psalm 45. Has allusions to the jewel, jasper, and pearls mentioned in Revelation. The hymn was widespread and used in Germany for Epiphany, but also for weddings. And it's definitely a jubilant and exciting hymn. We're going to have a couple variations on it here. And you'll notice in the one variation there are a lot of Epiphany hymns that you'll hear just one phrase of. So see if you can pick that up. This is O Morning Star, How Fair and Bright. we're ready to move on into Lent after that. So we will be looking forward to our first Sunday in Lent next week, and of course Ash Wednesday this coming week as well. If you're joining us in person tomorrow, that will be at 8:30 and 11 here in the sanctuary, and the 11 o'clock service, as always, will be live streamed on our YouTube channel. Thanks again for joining. Have a great evening.